analyze the front tire pressure, but again, they have the data, they have the knowledge to do. And about the rear tire life, for me, it won't be a concern. Last year, we did the race here, the same specification. It was 37 degrees on the track, now it's 39, and I'm sure it won't be a problem. Thank you, Piero.
Thanks, Simon. Thanks to Piero Talamasso. We are actually still awaiting official confirmation of exactly what the tyre choices are in this Red Bull Grand Prix of the Americas. You know, Alex Rins cleared out. You can see on these yellow banded hard front tyre. Is he going to go for the software as well, just as he did the combination in the sprints? So our previous race winners here include Alex Rins back in 2019, but we are missing two top men who would have starred here in the Lone Star State, wouldn't we? Last year's race winner now, Bastianini, sadly sidelined, and the original King of Kota, a magnificent 7 wins here previously in cowboy country for Marc Marquez. He's still recuperating from that broken thumb he suffered in round 1. Back in Portimao, a round 1 which was dominated by Pecco Bagnaia, is round 3 here in Texas going the same way. Can he complete another dominant Italian job for Ducati? Part of the job accomplished, part of the mission accomplished yesterday with his brilliance in the sprint. LCR Honda, they look on anxiously to see if their man Alex Rins can repeat his excellence from the sprint yesterday. Different proposition this though, cooler conditions, twice the number of laps, the most mentally and physically demanding challenge of the season awaits the best in the world. It's full throttle, lights out, we're underway here in Texas. A really good start for proposition again by Pecco Bagnaia. Will Rins get the drop in him though off the head of the first corner? Rins desperately trying to find a way through. He can't. Alex Spargo got away well. It's Pecco Bagnaia in position A. He leads into turn 2.
He really bunched up there in turn 1. Marco Bezzecchi was surrounded. The championship leader lost places. He made a good launch, but then he dropped off.
Oh,
Got 2 tangling at the back.
That's one of the premium common racing machines, isn't it? It's Alex Marquez, I think, as well. Is it Alex Marquez? I believe it is.
Like it.
Yeah, I think it's Alex Marquez who dumped it in the sprint, having, believe it or not, vomited inside his helmet. How horrendous does that sound? Crashing at turn number 12. Yeah, Jorge Martin's gone down as well then. So 2 of the men who we thought were going to be big hitters in this full Grand Prix down. It's like Jack News had a really strong first lap. It is Miller. He's up in the 4th place already. Rins attacks Bagnaia down the hill. In the break, he's overtaken number 11. That was so close, but he can't find a way through now. This is the Ducati territory, isn't it? Bagnaia will just wind up the gas, wind up the throttle of the 6th gear. What can Rins do to try and pick up some slipstream?
Luca Marini came through with his first sector in 3rd. He's dropped behind both Miller and he's coming back at Quartararo. This is Quartararo braking super late. That's where he has to make up his time. Quartararo through Marini into 4th position.
Alexis Fargo's gone down as well. So already on the first lap of this full Grand Prix here in Texas, we've lost Alex Marquez and Jorge Martin. That'll be reviewed after the race. And now Alexis Fargo's gone down early on as well. Maybe a full fuel tank, a factor considered there into turn number 12. So Alexis Fargo, who was within touching distance of the podium in the sprint yesterday, he's gone down. Jorge Martino was one of our 3 men on the sprint podium. He's already out. I think Alex Marquez okay as well. It looked like he got pincered there between 2 of those crashed motorcycles. So early yellow flags out on this first lap. A dramatic start here in Kota, but it's been picture perfect already for Pecco Bagnaia. He got the start he wanted. He survived that whole score, that attack coming downhill the brakes from Alex Rins at turn number 11. And Bagnaia already into his stride. Already after the first lap, nearly 6/10 of a second clear.
Well, KTM will be loving that, seeing Jack Miller up in 3rd place. Quartararo runs 4th. Then the VR 46 Ducatis of Marini, Bezzecchi, then Zarco 7th. Nightmare first lap for Aprilia. Alexis Spargo on the floor. And Maverick Vinales down to 10th. The first Aprilia is actually on the Vera at the moment.
Let's try and find out what happened to Alex Marquez and Jorge Martin further down the foot. Here they come through territory. Oh, dearie me. That just looked like it was a cold tie, wasn't it, for Jorge Martini? No warning whatsoever. The front just washing out from underneath him in the blink of an eye. Alexis Spargo goes down there as well at turn 12. So unlucky. That was cruel, wasn't it? Wrong place, wrong time, to say the least, for Alex Marquez. That's a real nasty part of that circuit as well, turn 12. All weekend the riders have been saying you've got to be careful with the bumps and the low grip in turn 12. It catches out Alexis Spargo. I'm hoping that Alex Marquez is going to be okay there, because it did look like he got trapped in it between the 2 crashed Ducatis. Let's hope he can hold away okay. Miller has been the big star of the the opening part of this Grand Prix. Up 7 places, 10th to 3rd for the Aussie.
Tyre info is in, nice and simple. Every rider's out there on the hard front, soft rear combination, so there is no difference throughout this field in terms of their starting tyres. There is the incredible Jack Miller. What a start for him. His teammate Brad Binder, who started alongside him in 11th on the grid. He's only up a couple into 9th, so varying fortunes for the factory KTMs as we now look at the Muni VR 46 Ducatis, battling for 5th.
Alex Rins is fighting tooth and nail here, bringing the neck of that LCR Honda just to try and go with Pecco Bagnaia. The gap in the 3rd sector on this lap number 2 was down to half a second, so fair play to Alex Rins. He was able to pull back a couple of tenths in the first half of this lap, closing the game into turn number 20. Time management will be a big factor in this Grand Prix, of course, over the full distance of 20 laps. We look further down the field of Fabio Quartararo, who comes over the line to start lap 3 and 4th place. Full respect here, he's just at the back of that Grand Prix. Just under a 10th quicker than Bagnaia, 2:03.471. The advantage slips down to just over half a second, so Rins was a slightly quicker man on that second lap.
Rins' goal here was to be trying to keep Bagnaia in sight, try and keep some pressure on him for as long into this race as he can. It's a bit of an unknown quantity, as we heard from Lucio checking out before the race. They know that Rins can stick around for 10 laps. They're not sure whether he can hang around there for 20 around what is a very physical racetrack. This first sector of the lap is where Alex Rins is so strong. His riding style suits it perfectly, and you can see him eating into the distance between himself and the race leader.
Quick check on the players that are left of this Grand Prix after Aleix Espargaro's first lap premature exit. Maverick Vinales is down in 10th place. He's got the tough task of trying to find a way through on one of the hardest break, because the latest break is in the GP. That's Brad Binder. That was a problem that Marco Bezzecchi couldn't solve in the sprint yesterday. Deja vu, wasn't it, in the sprint between him, those two, after Binder just picked Bezzecchi in the sprint in Argentina. Bagnaia then, hard on the front end of that Ducati GP23, by which he says has been tailor-made for his riding style. They found the edge grip he was missing last year. Not that he was missing that much, he still won the World Championship, of course, for Ducati, their first time of success in 15 long years. Full credit though here to Alex Rins, who is digging deep. He's digging that deep, he might find oil very soon here in Texas. What's the gap? Yeah, he's found another 10th on this lap, down to 4 tenths as we come through sector 3 on lap 3.
Sector 3 is where Bagnaia is able to just pull out that little bit of a margin. That Ducati, of course, punching out of turn 11 and carrying that speed all the way down that back straight into 12. You see Rins closing in. He's actually bringing Jack Miller along with him too on this lap. Miller is holding that sort of 8-10th gap to Rins at the start of this lap as Rins looks ahead at Bagnaia. We'll also have to keep a small eye on what's going on behind him with Miller, who sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix on that KTM at 2:03.306 for the Aussie.
Aleix Espargaro makes the walk of shame back into the factory at Prulia Garage. Yeah, Miller's found some really good early rhythm here, hasn't he, on that KTM? Really good. He was a 10th quicker, nearly 2 tenths quicker than Rins directly ahead of him. 3 tenths almost faster than Pecco Bagnaia as well. They snake and weave their way through this wonderful, breathtaking first sector from the helicopter shot. There is Bagnaia then. He leads by, 3 or 4 bike lengths ahead of the hard-charging Alex Rins here. Alex Rins, you can forgive me thinking this was Marc Marquez on top of that, wouldn't you? Given Marquez's prowess around this COTA circuit. Bagnaia at the moment can't. Brilliant. That is now in full race. We've got 3 races here in COTA. His 6th podium in 9 races here in Austin, Texas. I think it's fair to say he loves COTA and we love Alex Rins. Great show.
If Marc Marquez is the king of COTA, Alex Rins is certainly the heir to the throne. What a record he's got here. And of course, if you go back to last season in feature-length Sunday Grand Prix, that's now the 3rd win in the last 6 races for Alex Rins. The talent has never been in doubt. I think we all questioned whether he would be able to replicate those incredible victories of late last year for Suzuki on board that Honda, but he has turned doubters into believers this afternoon. What a performance, what a weekend for Alex Rins. Job done in a sense for Marco Bezzecchi. He said yesterday after the sprint, the best he can hope for was a top 5 probably today. He missed out just in 6th, but with Pecco Bagnaia crashing out of the lead, Bezzecchi does extend his World Championship lead to 11 points.
Well, you just run out of superlatives, don't you, to describe the performance of that young man in that 20-lap Red Bull Grand Prix of the Americas. Because that was a tough one. That was brutal on the tyres, wasn't it? A race of survival, as we said. Pecco Bagnaia succumbed to the pressure. Jack Miller went down when he locked in for a really strong third place on the factory KTM. Just 13 finishes. Brad Binder was quite right to remount his damaged KTM because he takes 13 points. The first on the rider other than Mark Marquez to win a MotoGP race is Cal Crutchlow. Great stat that Lewis pointed out in the Grand Prix. They've had to wait a long time, haven't they? LCR Honda, but it will all feel like it's worth the wait. 5 years of tough times forgotten in 41 minutes or so, because that was just awesome. The American fans appreciated that. They were denied a battle at the front between Bagnaia and Rins after Bagnaia went down in a hard crash at turn 2. Two crashes in the first 3 Grand Prix for the reigning world champion. That did not go to script at all, did it, for Ducati? But it's a first Grand Prix MotoGP podium for Luca Marini. As you mentioned, what a start it's been for Valentino Rossi's new team. These were the results that he expected. Race winners already this year with Marco Bezzecchi. Now it's a sprint podium and a Grand Prix podium in 2023 for Luca Marini.
And what a fine performance from Fabio Quartararo, squeezing every last drop out of that Yamaha M1. The first podium of the season for him. That will go some way to putting a smile back on his face after what has been a pretty miserable start to 2023. Quartararo on the podium. Podium that will be topped once again by Alex Rins, who lifts himself to 3rd in the World Championship. Who would have imagined when we return to Europe for the Spanish Grand Prix in 2 weeks' time, that Alex Rins will be 3rd in the World Championship with only 17 points off the lead.
He comes into pit lane, he comes into Park Ferme with the big fist pump. Congratulations, Alex Rins, and to LCR Honda. Special moments, just his 3rd appearance for HRC. What a gift it was when Suzuki pulled out for Honda to land top quality riders like Alex Rins and Joan Mir. There's going to be the mother of all parties in downtown Austin if you connect it to LCR Honda, that's for sure. LCR, what a moment for the team as well.
Alex Rins kembali meraih kemenangan di Circuit of the Americas. Ini menjadi pebalap pertama selain Marc Marquez yang dapat menang dengan motor Honda. Dan kalau kita membahas mengenai LCR sendiri adalah di tahun 2018 dengan Crutchlow waktu itu ya. Iya benar sekali. Wow, ini merupakan raihan yang sangat luar biasa dari hasil balap di seri ketiga ini, di mana urutan 1, 2, 3 ini merupakan podium pertama bagi ketiganya untuk musim ini. Iya. Bagaimana komentarnya Mas Joni menyaksikan balapan dari semua pebalap yang turun tadi, hanya 12 pebalap yang akhirnya bisa finish?
Ini murni sebenarnya lebih ke kesalahan yang dilakukan oleh Pecco Bagnaia.
Awalnya dari sana.
Seandainya ini mungkin tidak terjadi, ya hasilnya sih ya praktis pasti Pecco Bagnaia Rins dan juga mendudukan posisi ketiga di balapan ini. Cuman sayangnya tadi memang sangat terkejut adalah performa Alex Rins yang saya pikir dengan kejadian dia crash di saat di Argentina ini tidak akan terulang kembali sebagaimana dia tampil cukup bagus di sprintnya, malah sangat disayangkan. Dan juga yang saya sangat angkat jempol adalah tentu ini bikin kayak Marc Marquez, karena apa? Setelah terakhir menang, kemudian Honda sempat winless tahun lalu, karena kalau umpamanya winless lagi tahun ini otomatis ancaman Honda masuk untuk sebagai tim yang kontesi. Beruntung adalah Alex Rins menyelamatkan gengsi Honda, jadi tidak perlu sampai harus digeret-geret masuk kontesi lagi di tahun berikutnya.
Iya, yang mungkin tadinya ngambek di seri sebelumnya sasisnya dipakai, kalau dia nggak bisa turun ya udah deh, karena Alex Rins menang nggak apa-apa deh kamu aja yang tes gitu ya Arwan.
Tapi saya tinggal nikmati kan.
Tadinya kan katanya agak-agak ngambek kan, sasisnya dicobain sama Alex Rins, tapi dia nggak bisa turun gitu. Tapi ternyata buktinya malah lebih positif tuh setelah dicoba kemarin, terus itu di sini. Dan saat ini kita lihat adalah Fabio Quartararo. Sebentar lagi kita akan mendengarkan wawancara dengan yang berhasil berada di podium ketiga dan membicarakan mengenai Fabio sendiri. Ini merupakan sesuatu yang apa ya, bisa dikatakan bermanfaat bagi dia setelah adanya beberapa crash yang terjadi.
Ya kalau paling tidak dia ya mengenai apa katanya tidak terlalu overbraking.
Ya.
Fabio, it looked like you did everything you could. It looked like a difficult race to manage because many didn't. Please give us your thoughts.
Yeah, it was really tough. I mean, I was struggling basically on top speed and acceleration, but I had to fight hard the first laps because I knew if I was back in position in the first laps, the podium was not possible. So I did my best, and I'm really happy because I'm coming from really tough races, and with the team we work so hard. They try to keep me calm, and it's not an easy job. But it feels good to be back on the Parc Fermé, and hopefully many more coming.
Great job, Fabio.
Tentu saja itu juga yang diharapkan oleh fans-fansnya Fabio Quartararo untuk lebih banyak lagi hadir di Parc Fermé. Artinya dia juga harus lebih banyak lagi mendapatkan podium. Tapi hari ini Harlan, podium yang didapatkannya tersebut adalah seperti yang tadi Ferry sempat katakan, ini merupakan karena kejadian di depannya para pembalap crash dan mau tidak mau dia langsung berada di podium ketiga. Nanti kita akan membahas mengenai hal tersebut, tapi saat ini kita akan mendengarkan lebih dahulu wawancara dengan Luca Marini.
Luca, what a great ride. You're on the podium and you kept the pressure on Alex all the way to the last couple of laps. Please tell us about it.
I was careful at the beginning in the start because I don't want to make a mistake. In fact, Jack overtook me very aggressive, but he was smart. And then also Fabio that started very, very well. Then I know that I had a good pace, I was strong here, so I never thought that the victory was lost. And after the crash of Pecco, I knew that Alex would manage a little bit more. So I tried to overtake Fabio and catch Alex, but in this track he is riding very well. In every year he's so strong, and also this year with Honda, that is the best bike maybe here that won many times. It was impossible to beat, but really satisfied about my result, my pace, my race was massive, very, very impressive. This is also a good result for the team, for my guys, for my crew, because they are working very well. I'm very happy and satisfied about the work that we have done this year. It's fantastic to work with them, and that's it.
Big congratulations.
Ya, dia mengatakan bahwa jangan-jangan di sini adalah sirkuitnya Honda. Mungkin Honda musim depan mau mensponsori sirkuit of the America ini ya. Karena sudah banyak Honda sini, ya. Benar apa yang dikatakan oleh Luca Marini, di mana tadi saya mengatakan bahwa untuk ketiganya baik Alex Rins, Luca Marini, dan juga Fabio Quartararo ini merupakan podium pertama ketiga pembalap tersebut musim ini. Mungkin jika Mani bertanya-tanya, loh kok Luca Marini dibilang podium pertama sih, kan bukannya sprint race kemarin podium? Benar sekali, tapi jangan dilupakan jika Mania bahwa sprint race tidak dihitung podiumnya di buku catatan. Ini akan dibikin catatan yang berbeda, tetapi poinnya memang dihitung. Saat ini kita lihat terlebih dahulu wawancara dengan Alex Rins.
Alex, you rode phenomenal yesterday and phenomenal again today. Please tell us about your race.
Thank you. It's difficult to say because I was trying to push a lot with Pecco. I was struggling a little bit on the sector 2, sector 3, but then in the chicanes I was pushing so much to catch him. And I'm very happy because we get the victory with Moto 3, Moto 2, Suzuki, and then Honda. So this is impressive. I'm so happy. The team, I'm so proud of him, of my team, of my personal team also, and all to you guys that come here to celebrate.
Incredible ride, Alex. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Ya, sambil sama-sama kita lihat ini adalah jalannya balapan tadi yang baru saja kita saksikan di MotoGP seri ketiga, bagaimana bahagianya Alex Rins bisa mengulangi kesuksesan di sirkuit ini menjadi juara seperti 2019 lalu, tetapi dia tadi mengatakan bahwa di 2019 lalu dia menang di sirkuit ini ketika itu sebagai pembalap Suzuki dan sekarang sebagai pembalap Honda.
Cuma waktu 2019 pabrikan, sekarang satelit. Ya, boleh dikatakan kalau Marc Marquez itu sheriff kota, berarti dia deputi sheriffnya kota.
Oke, bisa jadi kan 2 kali ya. Marquez kan 7 kali, ya 2 kali. Oke, bisa loh Mas Doni ya. Iya, tapi jika Mani ya, jika kalian kecewa, kenapa nih kok malah dia ini yang menang di balapan seri tiga ini salahkan Mas Joni, karena Mas Joni sama Harlan udah janjian. Tadi dia bilang setelah Moto3, Moto2 dia bilang, wah dua-duanya nih pemenangnya adalah beberapa kelas Moto, jangan-jangan MotoGP juga. Dan kejadian beneran Alex Rins lah yang menjadi pemenang di seri ketiga ini. Dan kita lihat
19 ini emang agak sedikit percaya nggak percaya gitu, bahwa kemenangan Alex ini tanda petik memang blessing in disguise. Jadi ada faktor pendukung yang membuat dia akhirnya berhasil menuai kemenangan. 2019 kita ingat Marc Marquez crash di dengan 12. Kemudian ya sekarang bagaimana ya